Ever since I've been covering this Britney Spears situation, I've noticed that her fans they always give K-Fed a very hard time. But let me just say this. Regardless of how you feel about Kevin Federline, K-Fed looks like a saint, a literal saint, compared to Britney's new boyfriend. Britney's new boyfriend makes K-Fed look like freaking Gandhi or something, okay? He makes him look like a pure sovereign soul that cannot be tarnished. Britney's new boyfriend is, a complete mess. I'm sure some of you all already saw the news. I've been gone a few days, but you know I had to react to this. But first, I forgot to point this out in some of my past videos. But in a recent video where Britney Spears is showing the injury to her ankle, well, over on Discussing Britney on Instagram, they kind of slowed down the clip. And just look at this. This is Britney's carpet. You know, she claims that she had her first wine ever the other day. There are literal wine stains. Those are wine stains. Either that or she's drinking a lot of Welch's grape. You decide. But it looks like she has wine stains all over her floor. And a little little smeckles of poop. You know, kind of like the after particles that are left behind after you rip one of those crusty bad boys right out of the carpet. So, all I'm going to say is this. You know, my birthday is coming up. My birthday is going to be here really soon. And all I want for my birthday is for someone to clean Britney's carpets. That would be awesome. But, you know, her fans constantly make excuses for her. And I wonder, why do you all want her living like this? You know, maybe some people are kind of forced to live like this. Britney doesn't have to, but she wants to. But anyways, back to what we actually came here to talk about. We came here to talk about Britney's new boyfriend because it came out that this dude has 9 kids. 9 kids, and he has been ducking child support. He's over at Britney's house, okay, screwing her whenever she's done spinning in circles. Meanwhile, this guy has 9 little mini-me's running around that he's not paying for. And apparently he cheated on his girlfriend with Britney and kind of left her and all of these kids high and dry for Britney. It's a crazy trailer trash of a situation, and there's nothing wrong with living in trailers. You all understand what the saying is. But this is a freaking train wreck, okay? But it's like what we expect from Britney. And at some point, I think we got to stop looking at these fellas that Britney keeps dating, and we got to start looking at Britney as the problem. I mean, obviously, this new boyfriend isn't the ideal suitor. I don't want to judge him too much for his past, but if you got 9 kids that you already aren't paying for, you don't need to be out here trying to get any more coochie, okay? You need to be keeping it in your pants, staying home, doing something, plunging toilets, okay? Not plunging Britney. But it's just, at some point, even though maybe Britney is dating scumbags, we have to blame Britney because she has a type. You know, and if anything, I feel like Sam was the only person I remember her being with that kind of went outside of that type a little bit. But make no mistake about it, I think Britney doesn't want a famous dude. I don't think she wants the most handsome, chiseled dude in the world. I think she wants a ratchet dude that can match her crazy and get down and dirty. You know what I mean? I think that's what she wants. And maybe that's what she has found in Paul. But let's go ahead and dive into this article and see what else we can find out about this disastrous situation. Britney Spears' felon ex-boyfriend is a deadbeat dad failing to pay child support for any of his 9 kids, the mother of 5 of them alleges in an exclusive interview. Paul Solis Jr., age 37, was photographed with disheveled, underwear-clad Britney at ritzy Los Angeles hotel Chateau Montmartre on Wednesday night, surrounded by security and paramedics after she had an alleged screaming fit meltdown. Solis was first linked to the Hit Me Baby One More Time singer as a cleaner and a handyman on her staff, but later became her lover. Solis is already the father of at least 9 children, at least 9 kids, and is being chased for child support by their mother, as well as the Los Angeles Department for Child Support Services. Let's pause right there. So we know how this is going to play out, right? Everyone, do I have to tell you all? We know what's about to happen here, right? Britney is about to be paying this dude's child support. Britney's fans cry about her having to pay child support for her own kids. Britney complains about having to take care of her own kids and pay child support. But I guarantee you, I would bet my existence that if this relationship keeps going on between him and Britney, and it could end any day, but if it keeps going on, somewhere down the line, Britney's money is going to trickle down and be used to pay some of this child support. Meanwhile, she's complaining about paying for her own kids, but she'll pay for this dude's kids. Watch. We may not find out, but it's happening behind the scenes. Let's go forward. Nicole Mancilla, age 36, says that Solis cheated on her with Britney, has not paid bills for his 5 kids with her or his other children with other women, but still tries to visit her at her mother's home in Sylmar, California. Just to let them know that my husband fell in Britney Spears' pussy. He was married, and now he denies his children, Mancilla said. He neglects his kids for her. He's the EBT Nick Cannon. Oh man, she says that this guy is the EBT Nick Cannon. He is the food stamps Nick Cannon. Okay, she's got jokes. Let's keep going. He's the EBT Nick Cannon, Mancilla added, referring to the electronic benefits transfer food stamps and the TV host who has 12 children with multiple women. Mancilla said that Solis is living with Spears, but keeps his official residence at a bungalow a few blocks away from her home. He's on probation, so if he officially lives at her house, they have access to searching her house. So that's why he still has an address here. So he's living with Britney, but he will not tell his PO that he's living with Britney, because then the PO could come and search Britney's house, and we know they would find so many piles of dog crap there that they would probably shut the whole shindig down. Let's go forward. Oh, whoa. Mancilla and her 5 children live with her mother, a 60-year-old surgical assistant, Sandra Smith, in her 3-bed townhouse. He has 10 kids. He doesn't support any of them. They have a 1-year-old together, and he doesn't even pay attention to that one either. He's a deadbeat dad, she added. It's difficult for me because he doesn't support not one kid, and they're at my house. The core... No, wait. So I thought this guy had 9 kids. What's going on here, it looks like the news, the media, they were able to confirm that he has at least 9 kids, but they're saying that he has 10. And 5 of them from one woman And then the other are from multiple other women. So the dude's got multiple baby mamas, not one, not two, at least three, maybe more. But there's at least three baby mamas. One kid is only about a year old. And he's been messing around with Britney. I mean, it looks like right around the time this kid was born, he must have been messing around with Britney already. Okay. I didn't know that. This is new information to me. I knew this guy was supposedly bad news. I had no idea he was 10 kids, not paying child support, lying to probation, bad news. But let's go forward. Nicole's torn up by everything. This has been going on for 5 years and he doesn't leave her alone. He keeps coming back. I wouldn't let him see the kids if it was me. She does because she wants them to have a dad. I wouldn't want a dad like that. You know, as crazy as this whole situation is, I don't necessarily put the blame on Paul. Don't get me wrong. I definitely blame the dude for not taking care of his kids. I cannot stand a man or a woman, anyone that does not take care of their kids. So don't get me wrong. But I'm just saying, as far as this kind of Britney Spears situation goes, really try to put yourself in his shoes. Here's a guy who really should have never had any business even getting into Britney Spears' house, but he lands this once in a lifetime gig to be a maintenance worker at Britney's house. So he's, working on maintenance, plunging toilets for one of the biggest pop stars ever, right? That's already crazy. That's already a fairy tale story, right? A guy goes from prison. He's a felon, literally still on probation. You got 9 kids that you're trying to feed, and you get a job working for Britney Spears. That's already a crazy story in itself. But then the story gets even crazier. It turns out that as Britney's married to this model dude, right? It turns out that Britney wants to bang you because she likes the way you plunge her toilets. You really get the shit stains off the side. So she comes and starts throwing the vajayjay your way. Now, think of it in his shoes. This guy's not even supposed to be here. Okay? He defied all odds. You got out of prison, you're a felon, you're on probation, you got 9 kids, and here you are in Britney's house, and now Britney is throwing the vajayjay at you. What is he supposed to do? Of course he's going to take the opportunity. And now the dude went from the felon with 9 kids that didn't have a pot to piss in to now he's driving around Britney Spears' freaking cars getting blowjobs from this crazy washed up pop singer that has lost her mind. And as the world watches her lose her mind, we know that this guy is right here taking advantage of the situation. And at the end of the day, he wasn't even supposed to be there. It's like the movie Clerks. I'm not even supposed to be here today. This guy was never supposed to be in this position, but you put him there. And now it's like he won the freaking lottery. I mean, don't get me wrong. He's probably a scumbag. I'm not taking up for the dude. But if you were him, would you not take this opportunity? You know what I mean? If you were him, you are so down and out of your luck. You don't even know how the hell did I get this job? How in the hell are they letting me in this woman's house to clean her house and fix her toilets? Next thing you know, you're banging her. Next thing you know, you're driving her cars. Next thing you know, you're living the celebrity lifestyle. Next thing you know, all of those back payments for child support, you don't got to worry about it because Britney Spears is paying it. It's a crazy world that we live in. But this is proof that the American dream is still alive. The American dream can still come true. Gypsy Rose Blanchard, and this guy is proof that the American dream is still out there. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what you've done. It doesn't matter what your past is. You could still make it somehow, some way. But with that being said, we got a lot more to talk about this dude, but we're going to do that in a future video. For now, let me know your thoughts about this. down in the comments below. While you're down there, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe. If you would like to donate or throw me a little gift for my birthday, my Cash App will be down there, or Super Thanks. But with that being said, I'll talk to you all in the next video.